welcome to another episode of cEDH TV Gameplay. This time missing Mons, but instead we're guested by me, Jordan, and Memo, and his brother Ping, or Pingmeister Pong.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Happy to be back. So I brought Grolnok the Omnivore. It's built around Hermit Druid and some other spells that let us mill our... After milling our whole library, we will try to resolve an Tharsa's Oracle trigger.
I brought Bluefarm today by Elena, also known as Era. Plays around the Tharsa's Oracle plus Demonic Consultation or Tainted Pack combo and the Underworld Breach combo with LED and Brain Freeze. Everybody knows this deck. Everybody knows that each card I draw wins. And yeah, 4 color good stuff.
Slimefoot and Squee again, because I got locked out turn 2 last time and didn't get to do anything, and I want to do something at least. So it's just a Jund turbo list that splashes Protein Hulk and Razaketh, because those two are kind of one card win cons with the Reanimator in the command zone.
Alrighty, I jammed Hermit Druid into muldrotha because I thought it was not bad with the able to recur it from the graveyard, so even if it does get stopped, we could do it again. Worst case scenario, we dump Thassa's Oracle into the graveyard and we can keep doing that until we win. So I'm just going to slam my head against the wall until we break through or pass out.
And with that, let's check out some opening hands.
Okay, we have a Exploration, but no second land. It's kind of a bummer. But we have a Dork, a Soul Ring, a Mana Ward, so do get an Grolnok if we find another land that's a bit greedy. I think we will ship it because it's the first step. Because bolting ourselves for a Dork and then maybe not finding a second land is a little awkward. Yeah, we can do better. Second step. Oh, perfect. Actually, we have a turn 1 Grolnok and we also have a turn 1 Hermit if you want that. So this is a snap keep. With Cavern of Souls, hell yeah, we will take that. If we find a green card, we will most likely slam the turn through it. But turn 1 Grolnok is also like super fine.
Okay, let's look at some opening hands. This one is great. So we are going to keep it because we have acceleration, we have card draw, we have part of a combo, we can find stuff, we have interaction. This is great, so we're going to keep it.
This hand would actually be kind of interesting if I had one more land. It's not actually interesting, like Imp Recruiter into turn 2 into the Dockside isn't that good, but with one land it's not interesting at all. This, however, pretty good. It's not everything we want, but it's a turn 1, the Talisman, into a Vamp Tutor, into either a Wheel. We could Nas turn 2. Nasing turn 2 is kind of sweet. Nasing turn 2 is kind of sweet. We're going third, so it's not like free. I think a Wheel is more safe, but yeah, that's a pretty good second 7. We can go for Dockside as well, but we don't have an outlet, so I don't think that's good, unless you top deck something. But yeah, turn 1 Talisman into a land turn 2 Moxam Opal. Yeah, this is good. Let's keep it.
That's difficult. We have a turn 1 opposition agent through Dark Red, but nothing else really. Also we're in last in turn order. Can't like ramp out really good, so I'm really torn. I think we can do better. We have ramp, tutor, and a Pact of Negation, which is good. We can turn 1 gamble into something, or turn 1 play Talisman, maybe we'll draw something. And with that, let's start a game. Go for it, Memo.
Okay, I will draw for turn. Bidden Orchard as my land for the turn. Let's cast a Mana Crypt. Let's cast a Chrome Box. 4 mana. I give Orden the Spirit, I think. Then I'm just passing.
Take a turn. Alright, we will play this fetch land, crack it for a tropical island, and we'll play this Findhorn Elves, and pass the turn.
Take my turn. I will play a City of Traitors. Hand for turn. Tap it for a Talisman of Resilience. Pass the turn.
So I think we turn 1 gamble here with the Spirit Guide and find a fish, because we have like a guaranteed fish through Mana Confluence or Mox Diamond. We could also play a land and then gamble for a turn 2 Ristic Study if we don't discard the land at turn 2 study or turn 1 fish, since we have like 2 creature decks on the second and third spot. I think we go for the turn 2 Ristic Study. Also, like Memo already dumped his hand, and yeah, so I think it's land for gamble and for a Ristic Study with another land and either Mox Diamond or Elvish Spirit Guide, Simian Spirit Guide. I think that is the best decision here. Play a Plateau, gamble. Discard to my hand. I card randomly. I discarded Simian Spirit Guide, Mox Diamond, ditching Flooded Strand. Pass the turn.
I will move to combat and I will attack Robin for 3. Then we will mill 3 cards on attack, a City of Traitors, a Mana Confluence, and a Veil of Summer. Veil of Summer will go to the graveyard. The other 2s will get exiled with crow counters on them. I will put them over there. Second main, I would like to play a Cavern of Souls, naming humans, I think, to cast a Hermit Root. Jordan gets another Spirit and will also drop a Symbiote. Pass my turn.
Uh-oh, guys, he's doing what my deck does better than me. We will play this Flooded Strand. Wait, we'll crack a Flooded Strand for an Underground Sea. We'll play this here Jeweled Lotus for a Sylvan Library. We are coming at Croak's player for 2.
Yeah, I have no blocks. No, I take 2.
So here we have loads of choices. Most of them good, surprisingly. That's not common for me. Looks at count is 6, possibly 5. I don't think Jordan will crack his Jewel Lotus. I wouldn't. That means we can just dockside into Bergie backside. It's kind of awkward because we want all the cards from Bergie. So we would go down 3 cards. We would have 4 cards in hand. We kind of want to play Mox Opal and exile the Simon Spirit Guide, Elvish Spirit Guide. Final Fortune is a card. I'm pretty sure fine discarding that in this position. We do also have the mana for Nos still. We do have the option to just ramp 2 for Nos, untap with 3 mana, play land, exile SSG, cast Nos. We have Jordan who left the blue mana untapped. We have Ping who left the blue mana untapped, and we have Memo who represents Fierce on board with his commander in play. So I'm not really fine jamming it here with all that mana untapped. The Bergie is a bit more fine. Fierce still hits it, but it's hit by less spells in general. We could also just go for Wheel. That Hermit Druid is really scary. Wheel is pretty risky. I don't know that there's a good choice for us here, but I like developing Bergie, so I'm gonna try that. I do have some removal to draw into, so maybe we get there. We'll see. Yeah, in your end step, I'll cast a Vamp Tutor, putting this card in my hand, on top of my deck, and then move to my turn. Land for turn will be a Luxury Suites. ETB trigger, I'll float 2 colorless in response. Then I'd like to tap a red. I want colorless floating for this dockside. Make 6 treasures. Tap 1, use the 1 floating. 1, 2, 3, 5 mana. Cast this Harnfeld. With Harnfeld in play, I will discard this Elvish Spirit Guide to Harnfeld. Exiling top 2 cards. Finale and Tinderwall. Crack this treasure to cast a Tinderwall. I will cast this Mox Opal. I will sack my Tinderwall for 2 red. Tap Mox Opal, sacrifice 2 treasures. Cast this Finale of Devastation. X is 3. So Jordan, this is finding a Mayhem Devil to deal with the Hermit Druid.
Let's have a conversation. What are you doing with this finale?
This finale is getting a Mayhem Devil, so we can kill that Hermit Druid. Worst case scenario, you have the Jewel Lotus. Yeah, hopefully Pink can draw it into fetch. Worst case scenario, you have your Jewel Lotus to deal with this.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you. So finale resolves putting a Mayhem Devil into play. Then I'll pass my turn with 1 card in hand.
I'll just bring this Ristic Study out.
I am going to Swan Song the Ristic Study.
I have a bird.
You can study birds instead.
Memo, you can see the gesture I'm making, but I'm passing.
Alright, on Ping Pong's end step, I'm going to sacrifice my Jeweled Lotus to make 3 black mana.
Okay, that will trigger Mayhem Devil, and I will target Jordan's face. No. No. That will trigger Mayhem Devil, and I'll kill the Hermit Druid.
It dies. Ta-dum.
Thank you, Jordan, for saving us.
I will untap and draw 2 additional cards. So we kind of chickened out. Probably in hindsight we should have played turn 1 Druid, turn 2 Frog, activate Druid, or hoping to be able to activate Druid. Anyways, they had an answer, but we drew the next Haymaker, Traumatize. That's 5 mana. We have it on board. We can play a land. We go up to 6. So it's probably Cephalid Coliseum, tap the Crypt for Grim. Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. No, sorry, we have 7 mana. So we could go Defense Grid plus Traumatize. Defense Grid is basically a silence effect. We hope that Traumatize just gives us the win. I keep all of them, lose 8 life. City of Traitors is my land for the turn. I will tap the City of Traitors for 2 colorless to play a Defense Grid. I move to combat, declaring attackers. Grolnok will go at Jordan. Trigger Grolnok. I will mill 3 cards. I will tap the Mana Crypt to cast a Grim Monolith. Then we will play the Simic Ethnos. Blue, you get a Spirit, Jordan. 5 mana, Traumatize, targeting myself. I have 81 cards in my library, so I will mill 40 cards. Mill top X, let's put 40.
Hi guys! I hope you haven't missed me too much. Yes, this is in truth the first cEDH gameplay video ever uploaded on my YouTube channel where I'm not in it. However, I'm actually here, as you can hear. Now, sitting and editing this, I have realized that Mimo's audio is problematic. You can't really hear him what he's saying currently because of internet lagging issues. So I will narrate everything that he's doing from now to win the match. So as you can see, he has 41 cards in his library and 41 cards in his graveyard from Traumatize. And he finds a bunch of cool cards. Now he has things like Lion's Eye Diamond and Lotus Petal. However, there is a Mayhem Devil in play, so he can't sacrifice more than 2 things, because if he sacrifices 3 things, his Commander Frog will die. To Pontus Mayhem Devil, basically. Step 1, he cast Tribute Mage by sacrificing the Lion's Eye Diamond, gaining the mana for it, and also he had some mana floating to basically generate the colorless mana. But then Tribute Mage ETBs, and he finds Lightning Greaves, a CMC2 artifact that he casts. He then casts the Lightning Cephali Delusionist from his Exile Grolnok zone, and here he has a combo. So whenever he targets the Cephali Delusionist with an ability, like the equip ability from Lightning Greaves for 0 mana, he will mill 3 cards, and then he equips it to something different, and then he re-equips it. So here he has a infinite loop where he can mill his entire library by basically sending the Lightning Greaves back and forth to different creatures. And as you can see now, his library is empty, and his graveyard contains 83 cards. With more cards in his grave, he has things like Mox Opal and other cool fast mana to eventually reach the 2 blue pips of Thassa's Oracle. With an empty library, he puts Thassa's Oracle into play and win the game.
I win.
Yeah, he got to do what I wanted to do faster and better.
Yeah, sadly Mayhem Devil didn't get us there. They still had the win in the hand. So yeah, actually Mayhem Devil could have won us the game going long, but we didn't get there, and that's how it goes sometimes.
I lost to Simic, and it wasn't Kinan. But I'm happy for Memo. I have mixed feelings.
Yeah, we got a very strong hand on the play, which got us there, and I'm very happy about that.